This video I'm going to show you how to cut your jobs. So in this video we're going to show you how we're going to plan everything, make sure everything is properly arranged. Um, so first of all, you want to make sure all of your finished ends are assigned properly. Make sure everything is 23 inches deep if they're regular cabinets, or if you have an appliance cabinet, they're going to be 26 inches deep. And sometimes um, the adjacent cabinets will match it, sometimes they won't. But just make sure everything is set the way it's supposed to be. Once you're ready to cut, you're going to go into your cut list and you're going to start with the unfinished ends first. Okay, you're going to cut all cabinets. So you're going to hit optimize, unfinished ends, overwrite with new parts, and this is going to launch the optimizer. The optimizer is where we create the cut files. So material, this stays the same. You don't need to mess around with this. Our sheets are 48 by 96. If whatever instance, if we have a sheet that's a little bit different, we could set it here, but otherwise it's always going to be 48 by 96. You could use remnants in here, but we don't yet do that. We probably should. This you can add a remnant. So if we have any leftover pieces, we can use that just to use them up and be efficient. Then you're going to go into your parts tab. You're going to look at everything, make sure everything looks good, make sure everything is not out of place. Usually we don't really need to mess with anything. For the insides, it's pretty straightforward. Um, if you have a use an end cap bottom, you do want to make sure that we remove these. Let's flip that over. These feet operations, because that doesn't get a feet, and obviously it's not even on the part. So we want to make sure we hide those so they're not part of the operation. But we have to fix that permanently going forward. So hopefully this video will be irrelevant um, down the road. So everything looks good. Then we're going to go to optimize. Okay, we're going to use best. It takes a little bit longer, but we want to be efficient. If we are just trying to gauge or estimate how many sheets we're going to use, we can use better. Let's go with best. Hit optimize. You'll see this status bar start running. It could take anywhere from 10 seconds to 10 minutes for a really big job. Okay, so you can see here very efficiently we have 5 sheets for unfinished ends. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into each one and we are going to we want to center everything on here, but we don't really need to because we already have it set for margins, um, so it's not close to the edge. I believe we have that set here, is our margins. Okay, so here's our patterns: 2, 3, 4. See pattern number right here, 4, 5, and so what we're going to do is we're going to start saving these. To do that, we're going to hit generate G code, and we're going to hit calculate, and then we're going to hit G code. We're going to create primary sheet program. We only want to do a flip side operation if there are flip side operations. And this doesn't have it. The only time we get flip side operations are when we are doing door designs, and they need flip side operations. But user unfinished ends usually don't need flip side operations, so we're going to just hit OK. And this is our file. How we want to save our file is going to be the color of the sheet, which is light gray dash, and then I like to do the initials for the customer. So if this job was for Henry Allen, we would do HA and then number 1, because that's cut number 1, and then we would hit save. I'm not going to save it here because this is not a CNC computer, So we would hit save. Then we would go to the next one. Same thing, generate G code, hit calculate, go to G code, create primary sheet program. So this would be LG Henry Allen 2. And then you would do that until you have all 6 created, and then you would go to labels and you would just go to each sheet starting with number 1, hit print all. These will all start printing. Go to the next one, hit print all. These will all start printing. This way we have all our labels done. So that's how you're going to create your cut files. This is a very simplified video. There might be a little bit more information that I'll cover in person. The spacing between each one goes right here. Where is it? Sorry. Oh, in the optimize part spacing. So that 3/4 of an inch right there is the distance that you're seeing. If there's anything else, I'll update this video or create a new one.